Hey everyone, this is Foxcat, and kind of wanted to do a update video on certain things, um, and this will be a very interesting one to do, and I'll try to make this quick as best as I can, to say the least. But obviously, as you guys may have noticed, the content I've been posting on this channel has been slowing down way significantly, and there's a couple of reasons why I kind of wanted to bring this up. Um, the biggest reason is because I'm starting to um, really, to be honest, kind to fall back more on my second channel. That's not like I'm not gonna post stuff on here, as you guys just saw earlier this week, or I guess last week, since we're almost at towards the end of this week at the time of releasing this video. But the reason why is because the second channel has been doing way more better than I even imagined. Not only that, it just reached its one, I think 200 subscribers. I don't remember. I know I'm very much more higher on that channel than this one, but also because the fact that since that's gained more attention, that's why this channel has been on a back burner for a while. Now, to be frank and be fair, I have been uploading a little bit more now recently. But like I said, the reason why this one's been a little bit more slower than the other one is because I'm trying to get my attention focused on that channel now. Not like I'm still not going to do other gameplay or anything. In fact, my plan is now, since I having my brother come over, and we've been playing ever since the that other thing. I decided, just for now, most of you will be seeing is gameplay, is footage of me and my brother just playing games, and it's going to be kind of like that for a while. But I do got some very good news for that situation, and that is that, believe it or not, I finally was able to work on fixing up my computer. For those who do not know, originally, especially towards near the end of last year and the beginning of this year, I started uploading actual gameplay footage. Yes, that gameplay footage was crappy, but hey, that's the best we got. But however, things came to a crashing halt when my computer started acting up again, and the website I was using starting to be a huge dick. I'm not going to even try to censor it because it did. Which sucks because it was going so well. And of course, as you all know, my computer itself was also just acting up in general. For example, StreamYard wasn't working or anything. And I think I found out the problem that was happening with the computer and also removed it, which was also a problem in general with the computer. For those who do not know, I actually got Steamed on my computer, and for those who don't know, Steam is that website where you buy actual AAA games from, along with just general games, more of modern game stuff where you actually buy and purchase PC versions of games and PC games and blah blah. Um, I was supposed to delete that before, and I did try to, but it didn't go through. But literally just a couple of days ago, I finally deleted Steam. And the reason why I bring this up is Steam was just acting up with my computer. Mostly because, as many could guess, my computer is very old and stuff. It is up to date, but it's not like up to date like something like a Nintendo Switch OLED or like my new TV. So, yeah, pretty much that needs to be removed. And I'm actually planning to remove another app too because it might cause trouble. But once I remove two of those apps, and side note, that other app is not a gaming app, it's just some random app that I was going to use for videoing, but it kind of... But once those two are removed, well, one of them removed, I remove the other, I will now be starting getting back up to testing up the thing again, which I'm willing to do for a while, and I'm hoping that testing goes smoothly. The reason why is I kind of miss doing those videos because I know that's why most of you guys probably came to my channel for. And again, even though I don't mind doing it with my brother because it's fun and you can see our reactions, I don't want to keep doing that home style video because I know people don't like that home style stuff at all. Like I know there's a few who does like it, and to be fair, it is fun, especially seeing me and my brother acting at, having fun. I mean, last week's video I'm still pretty proud of because we literally just released a video of him testing out Pop Goes Anime, and it's funny as fuck. But to be frank, even though I don't mind doing those videos, and I am going to still do those videos, I know that's not what everyone wanted in this channel. They wanted something more stuff. And I will still do other homemade kind of videos, mainly like investigation videos. In fact, I've been needing to do this for a while. I've been asked to do this, literally been called out by this channel to do this, not in a bad way, but I really do need to do Mikey Lugo's ARG again and try to get back into it. I'm going to say it's 30% possible if I could do it, because he puts in way too much lore, even more so than any ARG I have ever seen in the planet, to the point where I may not be able to catch up. It's like similarly try to enter a series, but you're not only just in the smack middle of it, the series already have like 100 volumes of manga. That's how bad it is. It's like you're literally smack in the middle and you don't know what the hell is going on. So really, I'm going to try to get into that. I did make a promise to try to get into that stuff, but I don't know. But all that is going to happen. I'm going to try to do more of the old classic stuff I used to do. The biggest one, well, not really classic, because there are some stuff that I actually decided to not only cancel but removed. But like try to get into like opening Pokemon cards again if I ever get some, or try to do some stuff. I'm planning on also doing reviews. I keep saying that. I am planning on it. I just don't know when. But I am going to go on ahead and do that. And so either way, I am going to work on this channel as well. But just expect this whole channel to be slow due to me focusing on the second channel. Because again, the second channel is technically where it's at right now. It gained more subscribers, which, by the way, just a side note, obviously you already know this, but I still want to say, because really, I just want to truly, really put this out here. Again, I thank you all for doing that to me. Like, really, I'm still shocked that I still even gain subscriptions, because, hey, I understand somewhat why, but the fact that I'm getting so much attention, and just today, I got another fan video, and it is a fan art video, and I really love it. I need to literally screenshot it and then put it in my fan art portfolio. Really shout out to that person. I'm going to share their video. I'm going to try to share their video later on my second channel, but really shout out to them. Really, it's very lovely. I'm glad of that. But anyways, there is another thing I do want to talk about, and something that's not really a secret, but it's now me kind of publicly coming out with. Well, two things to publicly come out. The first one, I'll just pass right through it because, again, I'm done with this shit. More than needed. But yes, it is officially confirmed that the whole situation involving a certain person, I'm just going to use just her first name with this, but Luna is kind of over. Like, if you want to know more, I do have a thing posted on my DeviantArt. In fact, I actually recommend you check out the DeviantArt stuff instead of the YouTube. You'll still get the idea, but to be fair, I had to literally, for DeviantArt, I actually had to go back in and do some written errors because everyone knows I try my best with writing, but there are going to be some typos, so let's deal with it. But it'll still explain to you what happened. It's a very long story, but as you guys already know, not only have I moved on from that, but we finally settled it out. I did what I needed to do. and it's over. It's done. And yes, there is a secreted third channel. It's not that hard to find. Honestly, I'm still debating if I wanted to share that third channel or not, because really that's just a private thing in general, and that's more of a personal project kind of thing. But for her to kind of make up for what I did, and even then, enjoy the series without getting into too much drama, blah, blah, I'm keeping it quiet on that. So I just want to come out once again, and this is the final time for sure. Yes, everything has been made up, ironically, in March. I say ironically due to reasons, and the whole thing is done. And kind of like goes back to what I was saying way before at the beginning of this year. I'm done with bullshit. I really am done with bullshit. Online bullshit. I'm just done with online in general. So I'm not going to try to get into anything. I'm just going to focus on me. Literally just focus on me and not try to get into more shit as it is, because I don't want any more of that bullshit. However, the second thing is something I cannot breeze over. And again, I already mentioned this before, but I kind of wanted to talk about this on video because I want to at least explain what happened in my own sense. Even though I kind of already did, because again, it's kind of already out there, but it's like hidden because we all know I'm not very unpopular with this online right now, or, not very popular. But I do want to kind of explain it because it's a situation that, also explains why a lot of things have been kind of slow recently. And it actually is taking a toll of me. There are some good news with it, but it is taking a toll on me because it's actually a very serious thing. And I don't care what anyone says about me talking fucking slow about this. I need to at least express this. So fucking deal with it. I don't give two shits about it. I understand you want fast talkers, but there are certain things that need to be talking slow, so fucking deal with it. Anyways, with that being said, yeah, it's pretty much already been confirmed. I already confirmed it. But yeah, I just quit my job. Keyword quit. Not lost or got fired. I quit on my own right. And there's kind of a story with it too that's kind of funny, which I will talk about a little bit. But yeah, so to quickly explain for those who do not know, and this is the second time where I had to quit a job, but this time it was actually on me. Of course, I did have some help with it, but yeah, it was mostly on, I'm going to do this on my own. So to quickly explain, for those who do not know, and am now going to throw out this company because fuck them and everything they love. I'm never even going to try to go into a restaurant again, less force, but still, again. I used to, recently, I lost a second job. To quickly back up, as you guys know, earlier in, I want to say also in March, but I think it was actually at end of March. I think it was the end of March, but I didn't mention this. I got a new job because my previous job wasn't paying me well because of certain house things. Also, some bullshit was brought up, but that's not important because that bullshit is underwater. Not big deal, blah, blah. But yeah, I lost my job at the hospital, and I moved over to another job, which was a restaurant job. That restaurant was fucking bullshit Bojangles, which is a fucking stupid restaurant chain. And I say that because, oh boy, the shit that I went through. So to quickly explain, and of course I know people have made this story before. It's not like bad in any way, so this is not going to be surprising. But for God's sake, I wish growing up, while somewhat hearing it, I didn't hear all of it, but I'll watch those type of videos. But I wish I did kind of listen to even my brother because he warned me about this. Yeah, fast food restaurants are hell, which is not a surprise due to how fast they are, but my job was fucking true hell. To quickly explain, those stories that I talk about? You remember that story about when I talk about the Walmart White Horse Road crap? Yeah, imagine that, but in a Bojangles. And probably a little bit 10 times worse. I worked the day shift, and to be fair, the job I was working with wasn't the issue. Hell, I would have still done it. I was pretty much put on janitorial due to my conditions. And basically, I had to do washing dishes, marinating chicken, and stuff. But holy mother of crap. Not only the fucking night shift, but also the rest of the fucking staff as well. Well, not everyone. I want to make this also clear. This isn't going against to the people who I work with, because some of them were chill as could be. Like, I made good friends there. Even the boss himself was fine. It's just the fact that the boss didn't do much to help the situation. No one did. It was disaster. And I think I should mention this as well, also for clarity's sake, because some would say this, and this is a fact that I need to throw in. There was a problem with management because they were switching up too many managers. But my lord. And you want to know the worst part about this? Especially with that problem, which did help factor in that thing. This was a brand new store. This was the Lake Hartwell store. The freaking Lake Hartwell Bojangles store. And it was a disaster. Not through day shift, because day shift did their job. Although there was some annoyance with it. But the fucking night shift would literally come into our store. No joke. And I have picture proof of this, too. And literally destroy everything. They would literally break equipment. They would literally throw away. Like, there was one day where I came in and everyone was looking, where's the rolling pins? And they throw in the fucking trash. And I had to wash that. They would literally throw away stuff. They would literally hide stuff. They would literally damage the floors. They would literally let bugs into the thing. They would, and to make my life a living hell, they will always mess up the dishes for some reason. And not just like not do dishes, they will sometimes remove that draining stuff to make sure the food doesn't go into a sink. Which I don't know why they would do that. They will also mess up the bottom stuff they're basically messed up the plumbing of the sink, was where I'm going with that. They would also not marinate fucking chicken. They were thinking of me, and I say this to myself, and this is literally just being truthful of how I felt about this. They were thinking, and P.S., this is going to sound rude as fuck, but that's just how bad this situation was. Pretty much, the boss was so naive of not helping my problem with the marinating. He pretty much thought me as a marinating messiah. I'm not fucking joking. He thought I was a chicken messiah because I was the only one doing the fucking marinating. Like, and I was doing a good job too with it. But for fuck's sake, I'm not the only person who's working in there. And I'm not the only one who's been fucked over by night shift. It was so much. And like I said before, I actually did a video on this. The job was so stressful, and I had to take days off because I had mental breakdowns. And it was just so mad. And I tried not to. I tried to be good, but it was so much. And then there was this one idiot guy. I won't say his name because I actually don't remember his name. But there was this one idiot guy who wouldn't literally leave me alone. He was just pretty much literally kind of putting me down a lot, to say the least. And he was like bullshit too. Like literally. I don't know what his deal was, but really. And he also messed with another guy, and that other guy almost said that he was literally bringing a weapon to work. That's not a joke. That's actually what happened. And again, the managers kept flipping, which again, that's not their fault, but still, holy crap. And the last one I had to deal with, he was a nice guy, but I don't think he understand what was going on. And literally, the whole place was a disaster. It was literally a disaster, and I couldn't take it. And so one day, yeah, I quit. Again, I had some help with it because the SOP staff knew that this was far enough. This crossed the line. And they told me one day when I was sitting up there looking so stressed out, like, okay, no offense, but yeah, you're going to need to quit this job. They literally, well, they didn't say it that way, but they really were honest, like, hey, they were really kind-hearted too with this, but they were like, hey, you need to quit this job. And I was like, fine. Yeah, I literally accept that offer because I'm not going back there. That thing was fucking hell. And I want to make this clear. I know not all restaurant jobs are like that. And yes, restaurant jobs are going to be kind of hellish. It's fast food. What do you fucking expect? But this is a different story because the problem wasn't how fast the work environment was. It was the fact that the people in their night shift was literally destroying stuff and no one was doing anything about it. We had flies at the very first week of the new store. How the fuck do you have new flies in the fucking new store? Like, we were having freaking DHEC come in every single week. Why? Because they were destroying it. They weren't doing work. Like, it became so bad, and they also, it's like, holy crap, I gotta probably do another video just how bad the situation was. But long story short, and the reason why I'm bringing all this up and venting about it is, yes, I now do kind of have free time on my hands. But as you can see, even though I am going to try to use it for art stuff, in fact, once I do this video, I gotta get back to doing a comic series where I'll get into that in a bit. But I'm not using it truly for video stuff unless I feel like it, like I truly feel. Because I am kind of going through this situation, and like I said, this happened, this happened a while back, and I did a video on it too, I already said it, but it's been 2 weeks now, and I've been out of work. Now, to be fair, I am fine. For those who are wondering, the SLP is working with me. And of course, I do now have Section 8. Thank fucking God. But still, it's going to be kind of a very hurdle stuff because once you're unemployed, there's a lot of things that could happen. I don't know what's going to happen to me for a while. But we are getting jobs, and I am going to try to get a new job. I'm already signing 5 applications for work. It's just really, really tough on me because there's also a situation involving my family with a similar thing. I'm not going to get into it because that's their personal business. But let's just say it's kind of getting rough with my family as well. And holy mother of crap, it's just nuts. But yes, there will be more content. But kind of like the saying goes, I will let you guys know if a schedule will be changed, because we don't know what next job I am going to get. I am going to get a new part-time since I got Section 8 and how that works. Look it up, because I'm not going to explain Section 8, because A, that's a legal reason, and B, I don't know how to explain it, so deal with it. But yeah, there's a lot of situation going on with my life, and I want to kind of bring that into full frontal, because a lot of people may also notice I've been kind of been a little. I mean, I'm fine. You can tell I'm fine. But yeah, I've been kind of a little bit, very much And let me just tell you, even though I don't mind it, I think I really do need to get a new job soon because this problem is my whole day has been Like, I don't mind staying in my house and everything and doing art, but that's like the only other stuff I can do. Yes, I have billions stuff I can do. But there's too many of the options. But not only that, but it turns out there's a lot of problems when staying in the house way too long. Like, I go to bed at fucking 12. That's bad. You don't go to bed at fucking 12, trust me. It's a heck, especially if you are going to find a job. In fact, I'm going to try to see if I can go to bed at 9 or 10 tonight because holy crap. But yeah, it's kind of I've been on an emotional thing. Again, you could tell I'm fine. It's just, I've been on an emotional train wreck. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to be good. I'm going to try, but yeah. So, just to let you know, there are going to be a wacky schedule. But yeah, that's also, that's also a factor. The last thing I want to talk about, and this is just a real quick, and kind of ended on a high note. Although, I'm still trying to debate on this crap as much as I can, so I'll make this quick. Yes, I have started a new comic series. In fact, like I said, after I get done with this video, recording this video, and, trying to release it, I'm going to go straight into working on that thing. How much it's going to do? I don't know, but I am going to do it. I'm going to release the second chapter tomorrow. It's called, FNIA. Yes, I know what it is, but still, I want to say that just in case. But yes, it's another Finance and Anime's book, but it's comics thing. And it's called Shade of Blue. And kind of let you guys know, yes, it's going to be similar in a vein of Jolly, but I do mean that way as in, It also actually is going to be a horror comic. It literally is a Five Nights anime comic, but it actually also is going to be a Five Nights at Freddy's fan comic. Because it literally is going to have some horror stuff in it. I can't wait to share that stuff. And I do kind of need to clarify that because I've been jokingly, I remember getting a comment on my second channel, and some guy's like, "Why didn't you make this as what? How do you know what finance anime is?" I'm not gonna say it out loud because there's a red flag for YouTube and bullshit stuff. But yeah, I'm like, because I'm trying not to. Like literally, I'm trying not to. Don't worry, there will be rated X stuff. I'm not gonna lie about that. But that's only because I'm trying to actually make it a horror comic. Because there has been a good attempt of trying to make finance anime actually scary, which there has been some good attempts. The biggest one I can think of is the recent remake of finance anime in 3D, because they actually did try to make that horrifying, especially in the original first release. Yes, there is a not safe for work update, which, as you guys know, I actually released that Lost Media. So if you want to find that out, let me know. But I want to make this actually another attempt of it because, like I said, you already know what finance anime is. It kind of have that history. But I kind of wanted to turn it into an actual horror comic as best as I can and try to dip my toes. There we go. Dip my toes into a new genre as best as I can. I've been trying to do that a lot because most of my genres either been romance or anime action, which was with Jolly. And I'm also trying to break through that mold of me abandoning my comics that I did abandon cross my heart. I need to get back to it. And admittedly, the only reason why Jolly keeps me going because not only that's my first work, but that's kind of now my legacy work. That's literally like my hyper sigil. Literally without the hyper parts. So that's literally now my own true art that I love. That's the only reason why I even keep doing those comics. But I do want to do another comic series because I want to get into more of that. And well, but who knows? But like I said, the next chapter will be made. It will be published tomorrow. I guarantee it because I'm going to work on it after I get done with this video. Well, after I get done with the video, I'm also going to eat so I don't starve myself to death. But yes, there is a new comic series. If you haven't read the first one, I will link a description down below for it. I do highly recommend it because I do set up very well of just how dark this series will get. And again, just a heads up warning, it will get rated X sometimes. But for the most part, it's definitely rated M. And it really will be a very creepy comic. I'm going to try my hardest to make it into a story. It's going to be very interesting. I have some other new ideas for it. But again, it's called Shade of Blue, which I am going to just refer to as Shade of Blue instead of finance anime, Shade of Blue. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very much a brand new, interesting idea thrown into the mix of the whole Finance at Freddy's fan stuff. So just to let you guys know. But yeah, that's what's going on in my life. The major thing that needs to be taken away is, yes, I am kind of going through a rocky situation in my life. I'm good, and there's some stuff that were kind of happened. But all in all, I just want to make sure you guys know I am fine. And sorry for not a gameplay video today. But it is kind of important I get this stuff out and let you guys know what's going on. Because it's been kind of oof. And again, I want to thank you all for sticking with me with this because it really means a lot to me. I mean, like I said in that same video, in that same message I said earlier, I don't kind of no longer want to try to truly make a splash on the internet. I'm still going to kind of try, but I kind of lost the drive, as you might have guessed. That's another factor that I'm not going to focus on because I haven't lost all the way, of course. But I'm starting to lose the drive of making content, and I'm not going to lie about that. There's no way I can not lie. There's other reasons why I haven't made content, but as we all know, that's also not a lie that I can't. That's also not a lie. I kind of lost my drive too because of multiple reasons. But, I'm still pushing through. I'm still going to do Jolly. I'm actually surprised a lot of people were worried about rushing out of Mouse and Jolly, which I understand. I wasn't going to truly kill her off. That's stupid. But hey, trust me, I'm glad you guys liked that ending because that actually was a pretty. There's a reason why that ending was so emotional. But yeah, everything's fine. I'm just going to go through a lot. I'm going through a lot. I'm kind of burning down my drive. I'm trying to make it the best that I can. So, anyways, this has been Floxcat. Snapping out here, and like I said, thanks for all the descriptions you've been all giving me. I will be trying to post more videos on here. Just make note that the only quality videos I can probably post right now is Switch games. You know, those short videos on that are released on Switch, which I do got a good couple of them. I'll make sure of it. Anyways, snapping out here. Bye bye.